though we'd never set aside money for it. The house, the cars, nursery school, ballet lessons, sending cash to my struggling parents, all had seemed more pressing than saving for something 15 years into the future. We'd put away enough for a rainy day, but not a deluge like this. Tears threatened my eyes. I, of all people, knew circumstances could change in an instant. Why had I not prepared for the worst? Tom didn't share in my sadness. 2 imploding stars shone beneath his brow, each radiating a hot, blue fire that belied my husband's casual body language. Tom hated the boss who fired him after he made $500 million for clients in 6 years. He hated the buddies at competing banks who refused to open their doors. He hated the friends we'd entertained with cabernets and crudités for slinking away. Sometimes I thought he hated me for bearing witness to it all. I poked at my plate of cubed chicken, gravy-laden brown rice stuck to the meat like the feathers of a seabird caught in an oil slick. No wonder Tom would rather drink than eat. He gestured toward me with his glass. Point is, even if you manage to bring your salary up by 10% a year, we're talking far less than $5 million, and the tax man can't take any of the insurance. I don't even know why we're discussing this. Term insurance only pays when you die. You can't borrow against the policy, so why does it matter if we could get a huge dollar amount? We have Sophia to think of. We have so many other bills that we can't pay, honey. We don't need another one. Tom pinched his chin, creating another wrinkle to match his furrowed brow. I told myself that I wasn't the source of his anger. Tom had been the breadwinner. Now his stay-at-home wife supported the family, poorly in comparison. He was disappointed, mostly in himself. I softened my tone. It will be okay. You'll find another job soon. Yeah, well, $1 million a year jobs aren't a dime a dozen, not like admin positions. I continued moving the mess of General Tso's chicken with my fork. Sauce seeped from the meat to the rice pad below, staining the white, rusty orange. I should have ordered pizza. Cheap pizza topped budget Chinese. His thick hand covered my wrist. Listen to me. We have to stop pretending we'll just get through this. I am not getting a job before the next house payment is due. We can't live like this on a secretary's salary. The touch felt like the man I'd married, though Tom no longer quite looked like him. The chandelier overhead cast deep shadows beneath his eyes, accentuating puffiness from stress and lack of sleep. The stubble on his jawline made the bottom half of his face appear fuller, less boyishly handsome, but still attractive. It would take more than a rough year to dull Tom's good looks. I know we can't keep the house. The words burned like whiskey. I chased them with a hard swallow. I spoke to Stacy. She said she'd list it for a discounted fee, 3%. We'll never get close to what we paid. I blinked away more shame. To think I hadn't even worried when the housing market dropped 40%. I'd been so confident in Tom's ability to make the payments. The house was our home, not an investment. The bank owns the house, Tom went on. We won't get a dime back. So we'll downsize for a while. There are good towns farther from the city with solid schools. I'll just need to commute a little longer. And stick me with the kid. I pictured Sophia gazing at him with those giant brown eyes, waiting for him to acknowledge her with more than a pat on the head, to give her something, anything, to do for him, like an over-attentive waitress at a fancy restaurant. No one was ever stuck with Sophia, especially not her daddy. Our daughter goes to daycare until nearly 4, and I'm always home by 7. You could try to enjoy the 3 hours in between, throw a ball in the yard or read a book to her. The lines between Tom's eyebrows deepened. Parenthood confounded my husband, though I couldn't blame him for it. His own folks had died when he was barely a preteen, leaving him without any strong memories of what parents did.